introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys come in losing 2 straight, hoping to turn things around in this one. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go in on a win, everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw. He takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really 2 types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands how to handle the bye better than others, but for this unit here, that is probably as good as they could have hoped. They had a clear plan, well executed. Now they have the ability for the rest of the game to play with a lead.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Headed left, buying time. He'll run again. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one complete to Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with their 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And his guys move out on top, 14-0. Now a timeout for injury. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. As we play here in the month of November, worth noting he's putting together a campaign to remember, the NFL's leader amongst wideouts in receiving touchdowns. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll take this one in.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score our home team 14, visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now, this looks like a design run.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding. They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now a run on 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. He's going to keep this, looking to do it on his own. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
That's into the hands of the fullback. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Samuel has it working in the middle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Second down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
It's now third down and 1.
Throwing now on third and long. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
His kick is good. And the visitors cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Woo! He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Looking to throw here on second and 10. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
Result is a first down.
Here's first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one off the upright. He has the distance, but it's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Back at the 40-yard.
3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This a 57-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now give on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a zone read. He'll keep it himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 4.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll take it on in.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Heck of an effort there to duck out of one tackle, but he'll wind up only gaining about a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. His throw left side is complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the visitors are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Motion man is the tight end going right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. they're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll look to throw yet again. Inside the 10, it is caught, and he's going to be brought down. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his big tight end. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, for the point after. He gets it to go, and his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Visitors, 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Result is a first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off, and he'll get about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
First down. First and 10, 46-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup, and that will be a first down. The RPO, that one is complete, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively, bring him down for no gain. Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and 11. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
He's going to take a shot down the field. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's Jones on the move. They'll run on 2nd down. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had
a throw right side is intercepted. One back the distance.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the visitors are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. the vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. They'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. There's a handoff out of the gun. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll stick with him again. Oh, and he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. So now Todd Bowles will opt for the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.